Welcome back to RCT, everyone. Jacob Steinberg alongside David Judish, where we're breaking down the last, a few games ago, the Rams won against the Wissahickon Trojans in the PIAA round 1 of the playoffs. So, David, let's break this game down.
Yep, let's go do it.
So the Rams were the 10 seed coming in against the 23 seed Wissahickon Trojans, and Springford wins 59-54. It was a very close game. The Rams had a big lead in the game, and then the Trojans were able to come down, make it much closer than it should have been.
Yeah, right. First off, for Springford, we got to start off. Jacob Wynn, a career high, or not a career high, but I think a season high of 27 points, and of course a broken record in the game for him. So congratulations to him, and they were able to come out and beat the Wissahickon Trojans in their starting lineup.
Yeah, all right. Let's take a look at some highlights from that game. As the Springford Rams, this is a recap of 2 games ago, and then obviously they beat Souderton last night, which we'll get into in a little bit. As Springford, though, they're playing really hot. So here we go. Springford in the white, Wissahickon in the blue, off the tip. We already have pressure immediately.
And there was a travel, looked like, by Sire Barnes on the first play. Dempsey not happy with that already. No. So we're off to a bit of a flunky start to start off the game, but here we,
So this is Tommy Kelly, his first points of the game. First points for Springford makes it 2-0 to start. And then just look at the defense by Springford. Everyone's on their man. Kelly pressing. It's a great thing to see.
They're playing a half-court press, it seems like. And then as we get off into the transition.
Yeah. And this is them again. This is Barnes got a block. Look at the guard getting a block.
Yeah. I mean, short, but he can play defense, and he can shoot the 3-ball, which has surprised us a lot.
Yeah, Jacob Nguyen, incredible. That's how Springford continue to go. Jacob Nguyen had 4 threes in that game. He was 7 of 9 from the line, and he had 27 points, which I didn't dive that deep into stats. I don't know if that was a career high or what that was, but
yeah, but I think he shot probably about 45% from the floor, which is just incredible.
He's an animal.
I mean, yeah, he's not human. That's what you want to call him.
So let's continue on here in the package. As Blake Turner, Barnes, just great movement by Springford. And guess who? It's not Nguyen this time. He finds Sire Barnes.
Through the drives into the lane and just gets the bucket. Simple. Next one, we have Barnes again.
Yeah, so that bucket
got Wynn to the corner, and he shot a long 2 there.
Yeah, I mean, Nguyen can shoot 3s, shoot 2s. Great defense. And this is the end of the first half. As Tommy Kelly is going to inbound the end of the first half here. Right now, it's Springford's only up 6. It's 27-21. So they're looking for a momentum swing heading into the locker rooms.
Yeah, as we see Tommy Kelly here.
So Kelly, Barnes, they wanted to travel, didn't get it, and Jacob Nguyen downtown. Cash money.
Cash money. Woo!
I mean, just again, really nice passing by Springford. That's something that Coach Dempsey loves to see. It's the passing from his team.
I mean, yeah, they're great passing. They're great at shooting the ball. I mean, Wynn, obviously, their main man, Wissahickon is just trying their best to keep the ball out of his hands. They just need Kelly, who can pass the ball as well as a big man, which is crazy. Sire Barnes getting the ball, rock around.
So let's continue on. That made it 30-21 at the end of the first half. And then there's an and one. That kind of started this comeback by the Trojans. They get back in it. It's now 41-31. So you're down 10. And then Jacob Nguyen just doing Jacob Nguyen things.
Yep, one-on-one isolation gets right by Seltzer.
I mean,
Euro step inside.
Look at it.
You just can't guard him.
No, you can't.
I would just have to say, there's nobody that can guard this man.
That move is incredible.
Nobody in high school basketball can guard this man.
And then he just pulls up and shoots a 3. No, and then look at him. He's not going to shoot the 3. Nothing fancy.
He's playing like a big man, but he's a guard,
So that got him to the line. Springford's up 14 in the 4th. and this free throw got him the most points in Springford history, 1,397. What a career.
I mean, yeah, what a career this guy has had. He's a incredible player, probably the best player in the country out of Asian descent, Vietnamese American, probably #1 in country as a high school basketball.
Yeah, so we've got offers from Bryant, Albany, Drexel, Bucknell, and Penn. So many offers. This kid's going to be special.
I mean, yeah, I could definitely see him be leading his team to the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, so let's continue on here. So right now, Springford is up pretty heavily. There's 4.5 in the fourth. And a 3 there. Jacob Nguyen. Watch. Bullseye.
3-ball money.
Springford then goes up 13, and we take another look. Just one-on-one, nothing you can do. The defender's thinking he's gonna drive right by me.
Nope,
Instead,
he steps back and shoots a 3-pointer.
And everyone loves it. It was loud in that gym. But then here's a 3 that got in them within 10, and that kind of started the comeback.
Chris League with the 3-pointer.
Yep.
That is Owen Collin on a pass.
Yep.
A long pass. Chris Lee just got it out of the outstretched hands of Win, and that ties the game for Wissahickon.
No, it doesn't tie.
Or tied the, I mean.
It made an 8-point game.
What's the score again?
Springford right now is 8 points.
8 points. All right.
50-46. This is the next possession for Wissahickon with 2:19 to go now. So you don't have that much time. Down 8. And the drive.
Inside, got the bucket, and has to see the big man doing big man things, getting inside, and Win as the Wissahickon plays the foul game and puts Win at the line.
Yep, the comeback just comes up too short. Springford wins it.
59-52. Wissahickon trying to look for one final shot. That is Mason Seltzer missed it.
Or he actually made it, but
that's game. Or
so
he made the shot, but that's game.
59-54 is the final. Let's see real quick. Barnes 13, Kelly 11. The Springford team had a lot of depth, and they continue it the next game versus Souderton, where they won 51-42 against the 7-seed Souderton.
Souderton, obviously a great team. They're a great defense. Springford was still able to come out on top as they close out that game, and now they're going to play Coatesville on Friday. Yeah,
so that game real quick, Springford was up every quarter. They were up 3 in the first quarter, 5 in the second quarter. They were up 6 in the third quarter, and then they won by 9. Jacob Nguyen in that game had 14. Tommy Kelly had 14. Barnes with 13. Turner had 6. Marcilio had 4. So the Springford team's getting a lot of scoring from so many players.
I mean, yeah, if you if you talk about scoring, Jacob Nguyen, he only had 14 that game. I mean, it wasn't a career high or a career best for him, but this is basketball. You're not going to have the greatest, highest scoring games every single game, just like Joel Embiid sometimes has 2 points a game. Anyway, at the bottom line, they're still able to come out with the win, and now hopefully he'll come out and show us on Friday against Coatesville.
Yeah, 100%. Let's just take a look at the bracket here. As Springford's going to play Coatesville, game is the 21st on Friday at Coatesville at 7 p.m. Then you see Garnet Valley and PW, Lower Merion, CB East. Conestoga plays tonight they play the winner of CB South, Cheltenham, and that game is tonight. But David, what are your predictions looking at the Elite 8? And real quick, Springford already with that win, they clinched a spot in states. So right now they're playing with house money. Where do you see things lining up?
I mean, Springford's probably seen a lot of these teams in its past and its future as well. But I'd say if you're asking me for a final prediction, I have to say Springford versus Lower Merion here in the finals. Yeah, Lower Merion, the old Kobe Bryant, we love him as usual. But I think we'll come out on top because of the way we've been playing this year.
Well, I'd love to see that. So stay tuned Friday. Huge game. It's Springford versus the Coatesville Red Raiders, the 10 seed versus the 2 seed. For David Judish, our producer, director, John Sarcevic, I'm Jacob Steinberg. We'll see you next time on The Breakdown.